La la la. La 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 la. Ah. La 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 la. Ah. La 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 la. Ah. La la. I just can't get you out of my head. 'Cause it's more than I want to think about. I just get...
Good morning, Daddy.
It's not a good morning. Not with all this mess I had to clean up. The time hasn't even started yet.
Sorry, Daddy, but we had to come in earlier to plan Welcome Week.
Well, that won't do. I've got thousands of other students to clean up after. Not just you lot. I'm not your mum, you know.
I know that, Danny. My mum's not bearded and Scottish. Anyway, we've got far more important things to worry about, like my new designs, which I'm presenting at the talent show. Actually, you ever considered modelling?
About how it objectifies women and promotes unhealthy body image. Yes, I have, Claire.
Well, I was actually going to ask you to model one of my pieces.
I'm not wearing one of them.
It's a dress.
A dress? Brilliant.
Thank you, Danny. It'll go so well with your complexion and your shoulders will fill out perfectly.
Oh, stop it, you're flattering me. I'm looking forward to this.
Fantastic. Okay, meet me back here in an hour so I can take your measurements.
It'll be a busy night for me. I'll be reading my poetry in the talent show too.
I didn't know you were into poetry.
I wandered lonely as a cow.
Ah, dudes. I had such a sick grind this morning. Popped an indie off a half pipe.
Very poetic.
I had a great morning too, Paul. Danny has agreed to be my model.
I'm wearing a dress.
Slow down.
Danny is going to be my model.
I heard you. But why aren't you getting a woman to wear it?
Times are changing, pal. Gender is fluid.
Besides, there's not much difference between a dress and a kilt.
It's not what's on the outside that counts, but what's underneath. And I assure you, there is plenty underneath my kilt.
That's an interesting shirt you're wearing there, Paul.
Oh, thanks. I had it for ages. Pulled it out the back of the wardrobe today.
Yeah? Is that why you still got the label on it?
It's a fashion statement, actually.
Yeah, the statement being, I have no fashion sense. Glad you're finally admitting it, Claire. No, I just meant...
Zoe, your outfit looks banging. But you know, it looked better on my floor.
Paul, you know what I love about you? Nothing.
Zoe, I know I'm meant to get the bar ready for the term, but please can I have some time to work on my designs?
Let me think. No. Paul, there's dust on this surface. I don't like dust.
It's all right, Zoe, because I'm on it. Anything for you.
Good boy. By the way, I've got some news.
You're pregnant?
No.
You're leaving.
No,
You love me.
definitely not. We've got a new designated grown-up.
A what?
An overpaid bar manager. It's a waste of money, if you ask me. I can run this place better than Stephen Miles. Remember him?
Is that the one that was the...
Yeah, you know. Stephen with a PH!
Didn't he graduate?
Back to do his doctorate. Now, I want Stephen with a PH to see that I've been running this place with an iron fist.
Iron face, more like.
Don't push my buttons, Claire. They are very sensitive. Now, you better start getting this place clean. or I'll iron your face.
Delighted to be working with you, fellow human. As you don't know me, I am Stephen with a PH, although actually a PhD one day.
Ah, Stevie boy.
I remembered.
Lose the laugh, Stephen.
Why are you wearing such a flowery apron?
Times are changing, pal. Gender is fluid.
Right. Well, I hope you've all had a smashing summer, but now we've got the Freshers Week talent show to get excited about.
Get excited about the god-awful talent show. I'd be more excited seeing Paul stripping.
Now that can be arranged.
A taste vomit.
I was thinking of how we can use this to up the profile of the bar. If we get loads of students entering, they'll bring their friends to come and watch and discover how groovy this place is.
Groovy.
I know what the kids want. Flashing lights, loud music, man's not hot, skitty dip bap bap. So, who wants to organise lighting and sound? Like a DJ.
Yeah, man, I got you covered. Even brought my decks with me.
This talent show is an annual embarrassment. Last year, the only good bit was when a light fell down and squashed a small cheerleader. Can't call that a show. And I definitely couldn't detect any talent.
Well, we need to do a better job this year. Who could decorate the bar?
Hayley does art.
Badly.
Hayley? Who is Hayley? I thought I mentioned, as per my email, Zoe, I wanted everyone here at 9:48 on the dot.
Hayley doesn't really exist in the same time dimension as the rest of us.
Interesting. Because there are, in fact, two. One whole dimension of time and the other of space that has, until now, become entirely unnoticed by us.
Fascinating.
And why, whilst we're on the subject of time, did this meeting not start until 10 a.m.,
Yeah, about that 9:48.
It's a time like any other.
I told people 10 a.m. Unlike you, Stephen, I'm not an anal oddball.
Zoe, do I need to remind you as to who is the boss around here again?
I know that, Stephen with a PhD. But I also have some letters after my name. GBH.
Ah, very GSOH.
Good sense of humour.
Look, I just think it'll really pull everyone together to get behind this talent show.
I'll get behind it, a long way behind it, at home in bed.
Come on, Zoe. There is no I in team.
But there is a C in...
Couture. Couture designs, which I'm presenting at the talent show. It'd be nice to have a little more support.
Whatever.
This is gonna be a total wipeout.
Right, I'm going to launch my massive marketing push at 11:17 a.m.
Hayley, where have you been, man? I've been covering your arse all morning. Zoe ain't happy.
Sorry, Paul, but I lost my watch the other day, so I've had to guess the time and...
Hayley, you have a phone.
Yes, but my bike broke down.
What do you mean your bike broke down?
It didn't break down, it caught fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd have been burnt alive if I hadn't got off and ran for it.
Now, hold on. Walk me through this one more time.
Well,
Actually, don't bother. If I wanted to listen to the ravings of a deranged lunatic, I would go for a drink with With,
Yourself?
Nah, with you. Got you there.
Great. Well, I'll tell you all about it when we go for that drink. Oh, hello, Lionel. I've got your milk. It's organic, semi-skimmed.
Hayley, have you got the pet shoe?
No. Listen, Danny. Don't say a thing. But I found a bird with a broken wing on the road this morning. I had to dump my bike in a bush so I could take him home to put it in the shoebox, but it was worth it.
Hey, listen to this. A bird in a box is with a bike in the bush.
Lionel's woken up. Oh.
Ah, the bird is working class, and the broken wing is capitalism, stopping it from flying to its full potential.
Hello again, Lionel.
I feel a poem coming on.
Oh, so, dude.
Haley's got a bird.
Really? I hear you have a bird.
What? I told Danny not to tell anyone.
Nah, dude, it's 2017. It's totally fine if you're a lesbian.
I'm not a lesbian.
But Danny said you had a bird.
Of the flying kind, Paul. You don't think I'd use that kind of dated, misogynistic language about women, do you?
Thought you had a girlfriend. That would have been hot.
No, Paul. I found a bird on the road this morning. That's why I'm late.
Aww. What's wrong with it?
He has a broken wing, and I want him to get better.
So why'd you bring him to the bar?
Because, Paul, you're not allowed pets in halls. Downstairs have some fish, but I thought a bird would be bending the rules a bit too much. Just don't tell Zoe. You know what she's like with germs, so imagine if she found out I was keeping a bird here. She might turn him into a stew.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. Hey Claire, you'll never guess what, but Hayley has a wild bird in her shoebox.
Paul!
A wild bird.
Yeah, and I ain't talking about an angry woman, because I would not use that kind of dated, misogynistic language.
Aww. Look at all those colours. Such iridescent feathers. Oh my God. My autumn collection is going to be inspired by birds. What do you think?
Oh, Claire, it's really nice. I really like the orange.
Perfect.
Wow, Danny, you look...
Amazing. I know.
Lionel will not eat that bag of prawn cocktail crisps you gave me.
I thought they were for you.
I feel like I've tried every flavour of crisps in existence. He is so fussy.
You could just try a worm.
No, I'm a vegan.
For the bird?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that either. Worms are so cute. Maybe I could find one that's died of natural causes. I best get started on these paper chains for the talent show.
12:08 and 55 seconds. 56, 57, 58, 59, 12:09.
Right, Zoe, meeting time.
Move.
So how are the entries rolling in for the talent show?
Let's see. Oh yes, it's a star-studded lineup.
Great, let's hear it.
We've got Hayley singing some hippie nonsense, Danny reading his poems, and Claire's catwalk modelled by Danny. Now that's what I call a no-talent show.
Don't be so pessimistic, Zoe. I'm sure it'll be sick.
What do you think of this one? Roses are red, violets are blue. Her hair was smooth and silky, like a cheese fondue.
God help us.
Are you okay, Hayley?
No, I am exhausted. I was up all night with Lionel. He's having a really hard time right now. I was singing him some ABBA and he just wouldn't settle down.
Well, obviously not, if you're belting out Dancing Queen.
Claire, I need to get back to work. Do you mind looking after Lionel for me?
I guess so, but I don't know any ABBA songs.
It's cool. Just be discreet. I don't want Zoe to get angry.
I don't get angry, Hayley. I'm permanently angry. What's going on?
Nothing, just taking Danny's measurements.
Don't know why you're putting all this effort into the no talent show.
I'll do anything to get my clothes on show, Zoe. I'm going places.
I wouldn't show a pair of soiled white fronts in this place. Looks more like a crack den than a theatre. The only way we'd have spotlights is by shining a torch on Hayley's greasy forehead.
What?
And the only reason we've got costume is because you're making Danny, a caretaker, dress up in girly dresses so he can feel like the woman he secretly wants to be.
Well, he's more feminine than you'll be.
What was that, Claire?
Actually, I've written a poem about my confused feelings on gender.
I'd love to hear that at the talent show, Danny.
Really?
Yeah, I could do with a laugh.
Why are you so anti with the talent show? Is it because you don't have any talent yourself? You just don't hold back and you take the piss out of everyone. Why don't you do something useful?
You know what I'm good at? Making people uncomfortable. Stephen! I can confirm, Stephen, that the toilets are about as clean as a movie mogul's conscience when accused of sexual harassment. So not clean at all, Danny boy. Now, Lord Stephen, with a PhD, wants everything to look spectacular for this bloody talent show. And if we want to attract more students, they should be able to have a shit without the risk of catching cholera. See?
Oh, hello, Lionel. I found a deceased worm for you. Ugh. I don't know how you can prefer that to a bag of Walkers.
Right, everyone. Our show starts in an hour, so if we can get ready and in positions.
Dude, you just said it starts in like a whole hour. We don't need to get ready yet. There's loads of time.
I appreciate your relaxed nature, Paul. But this is quite possibly the biggest thing we'll do in this SU, or ever.
In the words of the great Rudyard Kipling,
If skip to the end,
son,
Very poetic.
thank you, Danny. But we have the entire university coming to see us, and we have 4 acts performing tonight.
What's going on?
Zoe, we start in an hour and they're not listening to me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little Stephen. Why are you so useless? Let Mummy handle it. Right, shitheads? I don't know what you think you're doing, sitting around, pissing the time away, but you do not get paid to sit there. So get your shit together, now! And that, Stevie boy, is how you get people to start working. You make them shit themselves. Didn't teach you that at uni, did they? No. Come on.
Oh. Oh, Claire, I need your help. I think Lionel might have choked on that worm that I gave him. He's not moving.
he's probably having a cup after his big meal.
Let me see. I'm sorry, Hayley.
He's not dead. He's sleeping. Or in a coma. He's fine. I know he is. We have this connection, you see. We're like Snoopy and Woodstock.
Looks like he's taken up arms and flown off, metaphorically, to fight the good fight in the sky. Yup, definitely did.
Yep, he's gone.
No. He had so much time. We had so much to do together.
I'm sorry, Hayley. Lionel just wasn't strong enough. Why don't you just concentrate on my designs for the talent show?
I don't care about the stupid talent show or your awful designs. It was your idea to give him that worm and now he's dead. I am going to go give Lionel a dignified burial.
Awful! They are haute couture.
Oh my God. Guys, there are so many people out there. We have a full house.
Stephen, there's about 7 people out there and one of them is Paul.
I know, right? I only know Paul.
Want to see Stephen freak out?
An authority figure, symbol of oppression, brought to his knees. Very poetic.
Stephen, I'm going to need you to go out and introduce the show in front of everyone.
Pardon?
Yeah, I'm going to need you to go out and introduce it.
No, Zoe, I can't do that. That's absurd. I can't talk to strangers.
Just imagine them all naked. Calm it down, Stephen. I was messing with you. Just wanted to see you squirm, Stevie boy, and squirm you did. Right, welcome. Oi, shut up, I'm talking. Right, so welcome to the SU Lack of Talent show. We've got lots of acts ready for you to judge and cast your vote as to who you think is the biggest loser on campus. So give it up for our first event, The Catwalk by Claire Boulevard.
walking. Oh, he's alive and in his box and I love him.
What's alive? What are you talking about? Oh my God. A bird. A filthy, germ-ridden bird in the bar. Stop the show! Right. You lot have been keeping this from me, haven't you? Make your peace and say goodbye to your loved ones. Why is there a bird? A bird called Bloody Lionel in the bar. Anyone?
Well, it's impossible to explain why. It's like asking a bird, why do you fly? They just do.
I swear to God, Danny, if I hear another word of poetry come out of that mouth, I will grab Claire's scissors and show you what it really feels like to be a woman. Snip, snip.
Okay.
Can we get on with the show now? It's just, you know, the audience is restless.
Right, little birdie, it's time for the toilet.
Lionel! Stop it, Zoe! Why are you such a bully? Claire's right. All you do is snipe and criticise and moan. Why can't you do something positive for once? Like rescuing a bird.
Or getting a PhD.
Or popping an indie off a half pipe.
Or writing a poem.
Or modelling. You know, this was about my designs. Actually, I have a dress that would look perfect on you.
No one ever talk about what happened last night.
Don't have to talk about it. I'll remember that one for a long time.
Well, I actually really enjoyed last night. My clothes are getting commission.
Well, I look forward to wearing them.
You know what? I think we'll cancel next year's talent show. What on earth have you got there?
I found an injured fox.